Okay, before I get started, some points of order. Just in case you haven't clocked me yet, I'm a trans person, but I have this like fatal flaw. I can't grow a mustache, which is like such a shame because how I see myself in my mind is like Alan Jackson. You know what I mean? Like a thick, girthy, but I can't grow that. I've got like the hints of an idea of a dream of a mustache, but he's not realized yet, much like the world we live in. So I'm gonna go ahead and paint one tonight. Woo! Yeah, I got an eye pencil, I got a mirror, they can't stop me. And I think I'd like just one time to do a John Waters mustache. For he too is ungovernable. So I'm gonna give you like a little, oh, I'm stuck. No one ever picks this one, so I'm doing it. I'm gonna use my art scales. I'm gonna get in there. A little thin. Little idea. Yeah, that's good. And I remember I couldn't watch any of his movies as a teenager in my very Catholic household. But I do remember my mom saying, "That's a bad man." And in my heart I was like, I'm aiming for that, you know? Duly noted. Oh, that's, okay, can you see that in the back row?
Yeah, I can see it.
Girthier, okay, I'll do a little, It's good to ask for what you want, that's good. Okay, here I go. A little bit of shadow, a little bit of that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh. Okay, how about now, can you see it?
Woo!
Yeah. Excellent, okay, now my face is on.
That's a bad man.
That's a bad... Good for you. That's funny. That's good. That's a bad man. Hell yeah. Fuck, I should make a shirt with that. I'll credit you. Okay, who said that? So I'll be like, okay, one time.
Of course.
Okay, hell yeah. Oh yeah. Hell yeah, of course it was. Yeah, classic. Okay, I'm thrilled and terrified to be doing my least favorite thing, which is playing songs before they're finished for an audience. This first one I'm gonna play, I wrote a minute ago, but I wrote it in a different key because my voice hadn't dropped yet. I wasn't taking testosterone yet. So I played it down here and my voice was high. And then I went into the studio to record it and I couldn't make my voice do what it was supposed to do. And I only had drums and bass for one day, you know. I don't know if you know this about recording albums, but it's your friends and they have schedules because none of us make a living wage. So they were like, we have day jobs, we have to go. So I had to finish it the next day, so I'm proud of myself. I stopped and I was like, I'm not gonna get the take I want. And then I came back the next day and I just stuck my capo up God's own ass and found a higher note. And now, what's happened is because my voice, like the world around us, is going through its own apocalypse, it is lower, and my guitar is playing the higher part, and in that way, we have two-stepped our way towards something nice. So I'll play it this is the first time I'm playing it in this key for anybody but myself, the engineer who worked with me, so. Well, I could pretend that money's my friend, that it gives me all that I demand, but it's hard to ignore the ache of my empty hands. And I could pretend the boss is my friend, that if I work hard I will win, but it's hard to ignore the sorry state that we are all in. Oh, the mind is a powerful liar, how it howls and it wails at the door of the truth and the heart of the matter, that my soul cannot play these games of pretend no more. Well, I could pretend the mayor's my friend, and the change will come if he gets his, but it's hard to ignore the cracks in his promises. And I could pretend the cop is my friend, that he saves more than he attacks, but lined with body bags. Oh, the mind is a powerful liar, how it howls and it wails at the door of the truth and the heart of the matter, that my soul cannot play these games of pretend no more. Hard moment. And I could pretend that you are my friend, now that you don't hurt me so much. But it's hard to ignore that I still flinch away from your touch. And I could pretend that shame is my friend, and that shame is all that God demands. But why bother? Nothing good has ever come from that. Oh, the mind is a powerful liar, how it howls and it wails at the door of the truth and the heart of the matter, that my soul cannot play these games of pretend no more. Yeah, I also cannot read clocks or tell time, so I am doing okay. Okay.
You're doing great.
Thank you. Thank you. They tried to teach me how to read clocks, but I really couldn't do it. Couldn't get it. It's all fucking hard. Oh, okay, I'll play you, okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna do, yeah. I'm gonna play you a snippet.
Yeah.
It's something I haven't finished writing, but it's like a strong beginning, and so I'm like waiting for the rest of it to come to me. And this is where I'm gonna turn to Bryn specifically and say, please don't rat me out. Don't rat me out.
I did this exactly.
Thank God. Okay, great. Here's the thing. So Bryn and I are both Cedar Cultural Center grant recipients for this year. So we'll be performing new work on February 20th at the Cedar. Oh, so nice. They gave us money, and they were like, write 30 minutes of new songs, but you're not allowed to play any of them before this show. But the thing is, I am, as aforementioned, ungovernable. And what are you gonna do? Take it out of my bank account? I doubt it. So this is a song I've been writing. I started writing after my first trip to the East Side Freedom Library in St. Paul. Y'all been there?
Yeah.
Can I tell you, if you wanna, I grew up Catholic. I thought I knew what God felt like. If you wanna feel God in those stacks, go to that library. It is a privately owned library by a bunch of radicals, socialists, academics, believers, and it's so comforting. And they have incredible collections of books like donated by great activists and political thinkers and artists. And in the stacks, I found this story about this this Swedish newspaper printed in the middle of nowhere, like in a town that no longer exists, and they were all socialists. There were like 5 or 6 of them, and they were like, we're gonna make a new world we're gonna make a communist world, okay? And we're gonna start in like the ass crack of rural Minnesota. And there was the guy who ran the newspaper press was this wild ass guy. And so now I have this verse that has to go somewhere, and I don't know where it's going, but we'll find out. Woo. He was a Swedish socialist, letterpress printer with red ink flowing where his blood should run. He had 3 loaded rifles, never been fired, waiting for the trigger in the revolution. And while his comrades were fixing on bigger ambitions, he knew the people's ammunition would always be the common newspaper, so he printed and labored till the manufactured fall of the Socialist Party. Oh, he did what he did, and tried what he tried. He lived how he lived, and died how he died, just doing what he could to get us all free. That's all I have. So wild. We got 3 rifles loaded and ready to fire in the revolution. And they were like, you can't keep these in here. Olaf, or whatever his name was. And he was like, I don't speak English, fuck up. And that's how he saved the day. Oh, am I gonna do this?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay.
All right.
Okay, this is potentially also a song I'll be singing at the Cedar. Again, don't rat me out. No one tell John. Okay, so here's the deal. I until about a year and 8 months ago lived in Texas, where I was living for like 12 years, and spent a lot of time. I'm very connected to communities in Appalachia and in Arkansas and in the Ozarks. Like I just, the South was like where I was, and thought I would always be. And then, and things have always been dicey, but there are also always communities of people fighting tooth and nail for every single inch. And when the inch is taken away, they fight again. And it's like really beautiful. And I think of them every day. But it became pretty untenable to live there if you are an aging trans person who like has aspirations of like medicine, or like to live somewhere, or like eat food, or like just like really basic, just like fun. So my partner and I moved, but I like think about. I mean, I'm so lucky to have been introduced to a like world of songwriting that is so rooted in like Appalachian tradition, like ballads and strike songs. Like I'm really interested in. This is what I'm doing this Cedar thing, is I'm writing new union and labor songs. And I why do I care so much? Because all of us are workers under capitalism, which means all of us are affected by everything. It means that everything, like my struggles as a trans person, are directly related to the fact that people are being snatched off of the streets right now. It is all a labor issue, it's all a trans issue, it's all an everything issue, right? And so I've been listening to so many Appalachian strike songs from like the massacre at Matewan, and like things that happened in West Virginia and in Kentucky, things that turned bloody and really seemed to the people fighting them like they lost, because so many people died and the companies got to survive, and that was how it was. But the thing that I've learned from listening to this music is that every single thing that they did counted towards what we do now. Like the systems of care we are relying on right now come from what communities did to strike here in Minnesota and in Texas and in Louisiana and in Virginia. Like it's all so interwoven, and like how we operate now to protect each other is rooted in such a deep history. So last week, after like an entire day of watching ICE kidnap or try to murder, and the cops protect them, my car broke down on the way to the vigil, just shut down in Hiawatha, just like super great. And so then the next day I had to wait for like 3 hours for a tow truck. And I had no instrument, and I had nothing to do except cry or write this. So I guess I'm gonna do this now. And as I play it, I guess I'm thinking about everything everyone did that felt like a failure at the time, that felt like it wasn't enough. But it was. It counts. All right. I'm gonna do my Appalachian singing for it as well.
Let's go.
Maybe you're wondering why I'm holding it like this.
Right.
Right. I can't play it without looking at my guitar, like a body. So I'm gonna. Okay, that's all I need. Okay. Behold, blood on the snow of the ones that we know. Oh, worker, hold the line. See the fascist red flares. Feel the broken glass in your hair. Oh, neighbor, hold the line. If blood be the price of their wicked wealth, then by God we have paid it in full. For every taken friend, we will fight to the end. Oh, worker, hold the line. Oh, neighbor, hold the line. Oh, worker, hold the line. If blood be the price of their wicked wealth, then by God we have paid it in full. Though they gun us down, believe this is our town. Oh, neighbor, hold the line. Oh, neighbor, hold the line. Oh, worker, hold the line. You know, like as you're doing something, you're like, is this good at all? And you're like, doesn't matter, it's happening. So, yeah, barrel forward. How am I doing? Am I doing okay? I want one more? Okay, one more. Okay, great. Okay. Great. Then I'm gonna end with, I don't need, Carter, you don't need this. You're not standing. Okay. Yep. Okay, then I'm gonna end with one that seems tragic, but is hopeful ultimately, I think. There's like a weird thing that happens when you are actively transitioning medically, where like You once were starting to look like one parent, and now you're starting to look like the other one. Yeah, woohoo, what a ride. I was like, okay, I guess I'm comfortable with the fact that I like sort of look like my mom, who I, by the way, haven't spoken to since 2018. And then I started looking like my dad a little bit, and I was like, I'm gonna throw up, this is the worst, he's the worst man alive, and I hated his guts. And then, something really weird happened, which is that I think I've started to look like my Pepe, my mom's dad. That's my French grandpa, my French-Canadian grandpa, who only let himself play trumpet once a year at the Christmas Mass. That's that Catholicism. You can't have nice things except once a year when it's for Jesus. I'm sure my dad's family, who are all from Missouri, also have that, but it was really illustrated by this point. And it's really challenging, I would say, to look in the mirror and see any part of my family. It makes looking in the mirror a very lonely experience sometimes. So I'm very grateful to be surrounded by people who show me that I am loved exactly as I am, and that even as I carry the genetic markings of a family that did not know how to love me right and chose not to when push came to shove, I can continue to build the person that I want to be and carry their good qualities. So now when I play this song, I think of my Pepe saving the thing that he loved for once a year. And I think I get to do this all the time. And that's something, you know? These days I don't look in mirrors. All that I can see is an uninvited party guest in front of me. I go right while he goes left. Such fickle company. Turn and turn and turn and turn. A dance with misery. While I shroud all glass in black, have you forsaken me? Gone to where reflections go across that strange country. Loving you means loving her, means loving back at me. Turn and turn and turn and turn. A dance with Trinity. Myself away so gingerly, careful, small and quiet, left to tend my injury. Oh, reflection, how you wait so still and patiently. Turn and turn and up next is Nat Harvey. That's gonna rip. And if you wanna buy any records or get on my newsletter, you can do that upstairs. And thank you all so much for raising money from your act tonight. It's fucking
Yes.